Twinning, TAIEX and Sigma are three key institution building instruments which have a peculiarity which needs to be stressed straight away. And that's the fact that they are peer-to-peer instruments, in the sense that they put together officials from the public administrations of member states and officials from public administrations of the beneficiary countries. So there is a direct link between practitioners, people who do the same work, who can understand each other's problem, each other's concern, and who can help in implementing activities which have a direct connection to the implementation of the so-called EU acquis. These instruments actually have a very high degree of ownership, and I refer in particularly to TAIEX and Twinning, but in Sigma we have also the same element which is present. In the case of TAIEX, every operation is triggered by an individual application from the beneficiary administration which identifies its needs and asks the Commission, through the institution building unit, to identify experts which can meet the needs that have been typically spotted within the beneficiary administration. So they have maximum ownership in the sense that they decide what kind of assistance they need. In the case of Twinning, being Twinning a more medium-term or even long-term assistance tool, of course the needs analysis is a joint operation between the beneficiary administration once again and the delegation of the European Union in the country concerns in the framework of the yearly programming of the EU assistance. However, the element of ownership is perhaps even bigger, because, as the word says, twinning implies that there are two twins, that two actors work very, very closely together, and there could not be a twinning project, a twinning activity, without the full involvement from the side of the receiving administration, as much, of course, on the side of the member state, which provides the assistance, mobilizing its own officials to the beneficiary country. There is one specific element that should be considered. We all know, in the world of technical assistance, be it to developing or other countries, that of course many consultants are available, excellent consultancy firms which can indeed provide very good advice and expertise. However, what they miss naturally is the experience of a public administration, what is typical of civil servants. And in this sense, these instruments are unique because they can mobilize what cannot be mobilized otherwise. You cannot pay to buy the assistance of a civil servant, I would say even by definition. In the framework of Twinning, TAIEX and Sigma, these experts are mobilized exactly to share their experience and their know-how as members of a civil service of a member state.